Welcome to Storycraft Studio. Today we're going to be doing my very first speed paint. Here we have my two images that I'll be referencing. One is my original character, Gabby that I'm going to be drawing, and a base that I'll be using as reference for pose. I started out with circles because that's what I do. You know, that's how it goes. I'm not going to have a lot of commentary for this video because, well, I'm not really sure what to say. To be honest, I'm not much of an artist at this point, but I'm trying to improve and I'm working on different styles to try to find one that feels comfortable. This style is kind of not, and it is becoming rapidly clear that I'm not following the pose that I put out for myself as a reference. I got confused. It happens, but hopefully this will still be fun. I'll chime in now and again to let you guys know what's happening or what I was thinking. So, yeah. Here we start my first sketch layer, where I start eking out the details to figure out what needs to be fixed from the pastel lines. And I quickly realize that something's gone very wrong. The eyes, while my favorite part, didn't quite come out symmetrical at first. They take a lot of tweaking, but they're so cute. I love them. I wish I was able to do this kind of style a lot. I'm gonna try to because it just is so much fun. But yeah, so the dark lines go in and I start realizing that I'm not sure what I'm doing. Not that I wasn't already. I should say that while I was doing the drawing, I actually tried to do a live recording where I was actually talking during the whole time I was drawing, and it was really fun, but it was like, I think 2 hours. It was crazy long, and it's just, I'm not gonna do that to you guys. I mean, I could, if anybody wants, I can put the whole raw, just me talking for a ridiculous amount of time if you guys want, but I'd rather not because it's ridiculous. Oh, here comes a hand. I am still learning how to draw hands, and these ones just, I think later on I just kind of give up, but yeah. And then the pose is just bad and just, oh goodness. Here's where I start to realize that this pose is not working and there are so many things wrong with it, and I remember that I have a reference. Oh my god. I was just so I was so distracted trying to narrate and talk to people who are now never going to hear anything I was saying. Then I was nuts. But yeah, I'm sketching and trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with this pose, and then I eventually realized, oh, yeah, I had a reference for a reason. I rely on references a lot. I'm just not very good otherwise, but yeah. Here we go, there we go. This is where I start putting in the correct pose. And it's so much cuter. It comes out so good because of this. There's still some details left because I had such a hard time getting to this point that you just kind of get stuck like the hands. But a lot of other things come together. And yeah, big fluffy skirt. I love fluffy skirts. I have to tell you that. I just love fluffy skirts, which is one of the reasons I designed Gabby the way I did. Actually, I want to kind of talk about Gabby because I started drawing Gabby kind of as a warm-up sketch person, and oh, hands. They're just not good. They're just not good. But Gabby was she was just this cute little character that I just kind of pulled from my palette on the side over there, and I just kind of blobbed her, and I didn't really know what I was doing, and oh, she's not come out great the first few times, but I liked her. And she had a big fluffy skirt and lots of hair and this big old hat. It'd be really fun to someday turn her into a doll or do something more with her than just have her a sketch person, but right now I'm just happy to sketch her. But the way I came up with her name is that when I started thinking about her beyond my just warm-up sketches, I gave her a girlfriend of this other character that I had, and then I looked at her, I looked at Gabby, and like, she's like Barbie, because she wears pink, and she's got long blonde hair, and oh, I decided it would be really funny if I just started referring to her as gay Barbie. She's my gay Barbie, and then I just kind of broke that up to be Gabby Gabor. And it was just, oh, it was really stupid, but it makes me laugh and it makes me really happy, which is the whole point of this kind of sketch character, is that you have this character that you like to draw a lot, and that it's really easy and fun. And so yeah, so she's got this really stupid name, but it makes me happy, and I like drawing her because she's fun. And then one time, eventually I'm gonna draw her girlfriend. I'm always last to draw her girlfriend. I don't know why that is, but I've got this whole page of Gabby and like some designs and like 2 sketches of her girlfriend Jenny Penn, and they're adorable and ridiculous, but they love each other, and that's the point. That's what everybody wants. God knows that's what I want. But yeah, back to this. The drawing is coming out well. I've got my favorite color as the sketch layer and trying to figure out the eyes, which are not cooperating because they're eyes. I like drawing characters looking to the side even though they're facing forward, because it's, I don't know, I find it easier sometimes. But this one, yeah, this one I was trying to get it forward because, you know, it should be forward. But yeah, no, it goes to the side eventually. But yeah. Now we start the final line art. And I don't have a lot to say about it. I go in with my favorite dark purple. I've got two really desaturated purples that I use to do line art, a lighter one and a dark one. And I usually start with the darker one. And I don't remember if I did it with this one at this point. But I usually then will go in with some black and then pastel purple and I will put shading and light sources in the line art. It's crazy. It's this weird thing I do, but I really like how it'll work sometimes. When I do like flat drawings, it gives that light source without having to give shading on the character. It's a weird thing, and I like it sometimes when I'm drawing. Other times I use it to just emphasize and give it a soft look, but yeah, that's not relevant to what's actually happening. Swoopy skirt! Yay! I'm so ADHD, I can't even stand it. But yeah, the line art was, I'd been tinkering with this for so long that the line art came out really, kind of worked really well, except for the hat. It's a circle. Give me a break. But yeah, I was really happy, and I rename things so often, and I like to organize. I really like to organize my layers and stuff and folders and stuff, and yeah. And there we have Gabby's palette. I like to create palettes for characters that I draw more often than one, so that they're consistent across the thing. She comes with this huge palette of different color combinations I'm going to use for her. They all have pink, because they have to have pink, and then I'll just kind of work on it. But yeah, so, yay! Oh, it shades better, but right now they look like they're just like 2 shades away from each other, and it's really annoying, and oh, it takes me so long to realize that I didn't get all the hair colored. Oh, I don't even remember. It was so bad. But yeah, that's how I shade. That's also that's how I do makeup. I will put a pink or an orange or something, and then I will do different layer styles to make it work. And yeah, and then eyes. I love doing details with eyes. I wish I was better at it, because I like to make pretty eyes, and I don't, and it sucks. But so here we have the shading going in, because I chose a palette that has shading. I try to, usually, when I'm doing a more illustration style character, not that I do a lot of those, I will admit, I'm still working, but when I do that, I like to I had brush shoes at that point. But I have coherent thoughts. I swear to God, I do. But usually when I shade, I like to do, I'll do all the colors flat, and I'll have them like stacked up or something, and then I will go in and do the whole thing, just shade everything with just pink and set it to multiply, and it gives everything the same like shadow and great source. It's like they talk about that all the time in color theory stuff, is that you should have coherent coloring, like reflective coloring, light sources. So I'll do like shading in pink, which I think is what I do for the clothes, because those don't have their own shades. And then I highlight usually in yellow, because yellow will look really good with a lot of things. Or actually it's usually yellow. If I'm shading in purple or blue or something, I'll sometimes do pink. But I need to do that more often because it comes out really, really pretty. And some of my future illustrations, we see the grand experimenting with the eyes that came out really cute in the end. I was really happy with how the eyes came out. But so there's all me renaming stuff, and then I go in with blue to figure out where all these accessories that are being painted blue and stuff. They're going to be white, but that doesn't really work well on even with the checkerboard. It's hard to read. So I will then, there goes the white. I hit that lock button to lock the transparency, and then I go in with just all white, and it makes it really easy. Instead of like trying to figure out, is that white or is that the background? I can't tell. So yeah, going in with color first makes it a lot easier, and then just changing the color. And then her pink dress, because as I said, she's kind of a Barbie girl, and I love her for that. Right here I tried to add another color, and it just didn't work. I mean, it was a great idea, but it didn't work, so I just kind of scrapped that. But here we go in with that shading I was talking about, doing all this pink and just filling it in, getting all the erasing, taking away, adding, blurring sometimes. I don't remember if I blur on this one. I think I do. But yeah, just getting all the shapes right and filling it in, getting volume to her clothes and stuff. And then once I'm happy with it and I've erased it from everything, because I don't even know what to tell you. But yeah, I had to, because of the weird way I did this, I didn't have a proper way. This was very helter-skelter. I was really distracted talking, but it came out really well. And there we go in with the highlights, the yellow highlights. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll fill in all the shading and the highlights and the stuff, and then I will do the switch like I just did. Ooh, okay, this was a crazy, quick, knee-jerk kind of thing. I always want to have backgrounds, and so, yeah. I did it all blue, gave it a gradient, and then used the watercolor feature to give it an edge, and it looks so good. And then I gave her a white outline, and I start playing with the line art right here. And I'm trying to do this thing where I do 2 layers of line art, and they come together and they make it so that each piece is like, it's like you colored the line art, but it didn't really work. So I tried my shading the line art thing, and that didn't work. But in the end, I got this really cute chibi of Gabby Gabor. So yeah, this has been my first speed paint, and I think I'm going to do more, and I'm going to do lots of new stuff coming to my channel really soon. So subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and just hit the little bell thing so you can keep up and check out previous videos. So thanks for watching. Bye!